Sorry to keep y'all waiting, all you Dragon Ball fans out there, but we are continuing our Dragon Ball reviews where I will review every single arc of Dragon Ball Z, potentially GT and Super. And I don't know about the movies, but basically we're gonna go through all of them. So first off, before I even get started on this interview, shout out to Saiyan Realm. That's his name. I mean, that's the channel name, where they are uploading these arcs as movie styles, which has helped me tremendously because you guys know copyright sucks. So shout out to them. Shout out and go subscribe. Go watch some Dragon Ball. Go watch some Dragon Ball. So we are on arc 4 of Dragon Ball. This is the Fortuneteller Babidi saga, right? This is a very interesting one. This covers episodes 69 through 83 in the anime and chapters 97 through 112 of the manga chapters. Now, before I even get too deep into this, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of stuff I just zoned out when I was reading this one. I really don't remember a lot of stuff that happened in this arc at all. I just remember Grandpa Gohan. That was about it. Everything else, I hey, I don't know what to tell you. I just zoned out. I guess I don't know what happened. Let's talk about it. After defeating the Red Ribbon Army, Goku has collected 6 Dragon Balls but can't find the last one. To locate it, he visits Fortune Teller Babidi, a mystical old woman who can find anything for a price. When Goku can't afford to pay her fee, she offers him a deal. Defeat her 5 fighters and she'll reveal where the final Dragon Ball is. Now, don't forget, Babidi is also Master Roshi's sister. It's sketchy, you gotta know that. So, in this, we are looking forward to 7 Dragon Balls. So he's reunited with Krillin, Yamcha, and Master Roshi. Learn about Master Roshi's older sister, who can see anywhere in the world with the crystal ball. Babidi lives in a strange palace surrounded by monsters and magic. So this is kind of like our introduction to magic, I guess you can say. I don't right. I feel like that's what our introduction to magic is right here in this arc, give or take. Babidi's 5 warriors that they have to defeat in battle to get this. It was Fangs the vampire, which is a vampire-like bat-like vampire who drains blood. Alrighty, that's a choice. The next one was See Through the Invisible Man. The next up was Mami Man. I mean, like I said, you got the first 3 rounds are pretty much this gag character. Not even gag characters; they're just filler characters. Let's be honest. Next up was Dever Man, who also made his appearance in a lot of the early Dragon Ball games and stuff. Which, when he uses his Devil Might Beam, which amplifies the evil inside an opponent's heart to destroy them. So basically, he can solo a lot of the villains in Dragon Ball in general with his attack. But since Goku is completely pure-hearted, he's immune to it. So Devilman he's useless after that. After that beam, he's pretty useless. The final opponent that Goku will end up fighting and defeating, it happens to be Grandpa Gohan. Goku realized his strength, his skills, and fighting styles was very familiar to him, and that's what it ended up being. Now, she was only able to bring back Grandpa Gohan's spirit just for a little bit from the afterlife, and he had to return back. But just a heartwarming moment to see Grandpa Gohan and get to see how much Goku has developed since for a very long time. And as you can tell on your screen right here, I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward with some of these a little bit. But there is the vampire bat, which Curling has to deal with. I'm saying paused at my fault. We're gonna fast forward a little bit. The little kid right there is the reason why they are looking for the Dragon Balls to try to bring back his father, who had passed away, or he was killed, if I'm mistaken. If I'm say, I'm pretty sure he was killed. I'm pretty sure he was killed. There's Mommy Man that Yamcha is dealing with. And then they go Devil Man, whose abilities does not work on Goku at all. So, like I said, we're doing a little bit of fast forwarding here to this arc. And here is Grandpa Gohan. Let's back it up a little bit so you guys can take it. Well, let's stop it right there. Stop it right there while I continue to talk about this. Uh, talk about this rub. So, get emotional reunion with those two, and then we can keep going. The final Dragon Ball is inside Emperor Pilaf's castle once again. So this is the second. This would be the second time we run into Emperor Pilaf and his gang of people. Of course, Easy work. Goku gets it, snatches it up, and they revive Ump's father, who was killed by the Red Ribbon Army, which happened in the previous arc, which I think I'm pretty sure I skipped over. I'm 90% sure I skipped over that for whatever reason. I apologize for that. And this will also mark Goku's first successful wish with the Dragon Balls. So this is very interesting. This is the first time the Dragon Balls have been, not the first time, but first time Goku's able to use the Dragon Balls to get somebody, to wish somebody back from the dead. First time negating the, first time we get to see death being rewritten in Dragon Ball for the first time right here. So, well, at least for Goku, I should say, at least for Goku, which is awesome, awesome. This is kind of a, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a just a little fun arc to do. It wasn't anything heavy. It wasn't anything dangerous going on here. This was literally just looking for the Dragon Balls, get the Dragon Balls, make the wish, bring Um's fathers back. We're good to go. Good to go. A little bit of action here and there, and some, like I said, little filler characters. You know, the Mummy Man, the Vampire, and yeah, this little stuff. But the Grandpa Gohan is always also to see him back in the original Dragon Ball. Something that we only had hints to. You know, you get a little bit of flashbacks here and there, but we got hints to it, and then we get to actually see him. It's awesome. When united with the crew is always fun to do and everything like that. So, like I said, this is a little cool, little small arc. Maybe this is the reason why I end up skipping, or not skipping, but just don't remember anything that happens in this arc because it wasn't much anything major happening in this at all, like 0% besides this fight right here. That's possible. It's definitely possible. But yeah, that's it. That is it. That is feature Bobity's saga right there. We cover everything we need to cover. Not too bad. The next one up will be the 22nd Tenkaichi Budokai tournament, where Goku ended up facing TN, who ended up becoming a Z fighter in Dragon Ball Z. So we get to see a little bit of that. I'm gonna end up using I'm pretty sure I got my Goku versus Tien from that fight. It's up here on the YouTube channel itself. So you guys gonna have to go to Anime Fights, which is mostly Naruto fights at that time, and then that one Tien versus Goku fight. Just go all the way to the very bottom of that one, or newest. I want to say go to the newest, and then it'll be up. It should be up. It should be up already. Other than that, you guys, appreciate, like I said, other than that, make sure you guys hit the like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You know, we're just rolling, re-rolling, and rolling from random reviews to anime reviews, getting back to anime reviews. I'm gonna drop some wrestling topics on here too. Hey, the channel's doing what the channel's supposed to be doing. If you like a bunch of random stuff, this is the channel for you. If you don't, what you here for? But make sure you guys also send me things. You can send me articles. You can send me what you rather. You can send me all that. Send me through it. You can send it through Twitter. I'm gonna get my Twitter stuff up because you guys know I'm really bad at this crap. You know, I don't really plug in my stuff like I should be plugging in my stuff. Yeah, no, I don't do that at all. If you know me, you know I don't do that. If you've been on this channel for a while, you know I don't plug in hardly anything that I do. I do a bunch of stuff and y'all hardly ever hear it because I'm just like, eh. Uh, you can send them through me at Twitter, or you could at me at Twitter at Andre Green 94. At me on Twitter if you see some stuff that's interesting to you that you want to hear my thoughts on. That would be fantastic. But for my Dragon Ball fans, the 22nd Budokai tournament will be coming out here soon. Probably Friday. Let's go Friday, Saturday. It'll be out there soon. I'm gonna put the podcast back on here. The House of Dre podcast is available on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and Pandora, and then here on YouTube. I'm not, like I said, I'm not too sure because I do a bunch of random stuff on there, so I'm not too sure how it's gonna roll here on YouTube. We're gonna roll with it. We're gonna see what happens. So hopefully you guys like it. If anything, give it a view. Give it 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes of review of the podcast, and click off. That'd be great for me. But I'll catch y'all on the next one.